Hello there, and welcome to Day of Dragons Let's Play. Well, more like show Let's Play. I'm not sure how to title that, but anyway, as you may have noticed, that I have been. Oh, let me move the mic away from my mouth. As you may have noticed, I've been playing this game with my friends and such, and I thought I'd just give my own little review on it as well. And from what I've been playing so far of this game, that even in its alpha stage and that, and even though that everything's all basic at the moment according to what I've read and such, it still looks like a pretty legit awesome game, you know, and I'm actually been having tons of fun on it, you know. I mean, it is really quite a fun game to play in my opinion. And yeah, at the moment I'm playing as a plasma dragon at the moment, which are more faster growing. In my last video I was mostly a fire dragon, and did play as a wyvern, and of course you did see me play as a plasma dragon in that one because I was just basically showing off the colours and such. But I thought I'd just play as the plasma dragon in this one because I thought make a change, because I've been playing as wyverns and fire dragons too long, so I thought, you know what, make a change, go for plasma. But yeah, this game overall, you know, even just in its alpha state, it still looks pretty awesome and such like that. And I really can't wait to, you know, what else to come up with this game. It really has a lot of promise, you know. And I'll say that the devs and their team has really done such a good job, you know. I mean, excuse me, even the moderators, you know, when it comes to talking to the moderators or asking help from the moderators, even they are quite friendly to chat to and such, and very helpful. And it's like, wow, you know, it's really such a chill game to play, you know. I mean, I've played games like the Isle and Beast of Bermuda, and I've actually enjoyed my time on the Isle and Beast of Bermuda and such. But those are just some particular dinosaur games, and it's, well, obviously they're dinosaur games, but yeah. But the cool thing is that you can actually play as the actual dinosaurs, survive as the actual dinosaurs. But this game actually ticks all the boxes for me, because you can actually play as a dragon, survive as a dragon, grow as a dragon, and such like that. You get the gist of the basic survival game, really. And yeah, I'm just really interested to see how far this all goes, really, because it just really looks quite impressive right off the bat. But like I said, they are using, like, you know, the standard stuff and simple stuff at the moment now, but they are adding stuff as they go along and such like that. That's from what I've heard and read, by the way. So if anybody likes to correct me on that one and say, oh, but they're doing this and that and all that lot, then, you know, feel free to correct me, because I'm still a bit of a I won't call myself a noob, I'll call myself I'll say newish, there you go, that'd be the best way to put it. So yeah, even though that means the same thing, but either way. But yeah, but either way, simple or not, it doesn't matter to me, because it still is. Holy shit, is that what I think that is? That's holy shit, that's Pookie. That's Pookie. I've been wanting to catch that fucker on camera for a long while. But anyway, going back. Yeah, basically Pookie's that massive worm-like thing. I will see if I can actually get a better close-up than that, but at the moment I'm just hiding at the moment just to get myself to grow and such like that. But yeah, even in its simple state and such like that, or in its alpha stage, should I say, it still looks pretty awesome and such like that. And the fact is, you can play as a dragon and such like that. It's like, you know, what most of the fans and people have been waiting for, you know, an actual dragon game you can play as a dragon. Not one you just fly on a dragon, not one you just tame a dragon, just, you know, literally one that you can actually, you know, play as the dragon. And it's pretty awesome. I mean, yes, I play some games that you can play as dragons and such like that, but online wise, it's been very hard to find games that you can actually play as a dragon, grow as a dragon, survive as a dragon and such like that. I mean, there have been many, but not a lot. I mean, I've played the offline games of, you know, where you play as dragons and such like that. Like, there was a few on the PS2, and there was one on, well, a couple on PC. I mean, like, Ire Dragon is one of those offline ones that I could play ages ago and such. I think I still can. I'm not sure if I I mean, I've got the Steam version out. I'm not sure if it will work on this computer or not. I'll have to test it out later on. But either way, back to this game. Yeah, this game is really, really awesome. I really like it. At the moment, I can't fly at the moment because I'm not a Zero 5 at the moment. I'm still only classed as a whelp. So, to check my growth, I have to obviously type in the command /growth basically. And at the moment, I'm sort of almost halfway there. So, you know. But, ooh, is this guy going to eat me or they're going to... Well, if I get eaten, you know, get eaten, doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, basically, yeah, I had to be about like a 0.5 to fly in this game. And it looks like I'm going to get snapped at. Well, time for me to move on. Or maybe not. I thought I was going to be snapped at, but no. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, you have to be a 0.5 to actually fly in this game and use fire and such. But that's only in the alpha stage at the moment, because it may change over time and such. So by the time this video comes out, it might have changed over that time. So, you know, don't hold me to that one or anything like that, just in case it does change. At the moment, for where it's got for where it's set at the moment now, you know, you've got the green bar means life, red bar means food, and obviously the blue bar means water. So yeah, and I think I better move on because I'm not sure if these guys like the fact that I'm here and such. And speaking of moving on, where the hell am I? I'm not sure if I'm at pawn 1, 2 or 3. Because yeah, that's what they call these. At the moment, you've got about 3 destinations, you know, known as Pond 1, Pond 2, Pond 3, and such. I think I might be at. Oh yeah, if you wonder what the white bar is, that's stamina as well. And when you get to 0.5, you see do you see that greyish bar in between the green and the red and the blue? That will fill up to a yellow-like colour, and that will be like your fire breath and such. Plasmas do sort of like fire like balls of fire out of their breath, and it's quite quick how they fire out. Wyverns and fire dragons fire out just, you know, like long streams of fire. Wyvern's special ability is they can set themselves on fire, and they're also quite immune to fire. Fire dragon's ability is the thermal vision. Plasma, they can cloak themselves while crouched, and that's the point. Why did I not do that? But however, I think the other dragons would have saw that because it goes into sort of like a predator style cloak. So if you watch in a minute, it will start to go invisible in a bit. But you see what I mean by like the predator style like cloak? I think that's pretty cool. It also reminds me of Dragonheart when Draco actually went invisible and such, or camouflaged himself into things. I think that's a pretty cool thing. And you know, the funny thing is, when I first saw this game, and I thought to myself, "Oh, I hope, you know, they do have sort of like some sort of camouflage ability and such." And when the Plasma Dragon said that, I was like, "Ooh, that's pretty cool." So yeah, I think that's a nice little touch that they do with this game. And I'm trying to think where would that food supply would be now, because there is a food supply beyond the rock area. I think it's over where this big dragon is. I could be taking a risk with it, but you know, I'm about taking risks with big dragons because yesterday, when I was playing as a Wyvern, I took a risk with other big dragons, you know, that wasn't in my group or anything like that, and I could have got eaten there and then, but they just was like, nah, not going to eat this guy. They were pretty much friendly in that. But however, bear in mind, like in all survival games, not everybody's going to be friendly towards you. Sometimes they will try and eat you and such like that, and it, you know, it's normal, you know, because it wouldn't be a survival game if it didn't do that. Now, is this one heading to where food is? If so, might be lucky for me, because I'm going to need a little bit of a fill-up. And hopefully, I can actually reach 0.5. So I can actually... Well, you already see the dragons fly anyway in the other videos and such when I was messing about with my friends and such. But, obviously when I'm doing... Would this be classed as a review? I don't know. But either way, when I'm doing like a Let's Play or something like that, yeah, I think Let's Play is the best way to call it. But either way, when I'm doing something like that, I like to, you know, try and... Ooh, that's a big, big dragon. That's a fire dragon. But anyway, I like to try and show everything I can about it. Well, almost everything. But without wasting your time and such like that. But also, another reason why I came on today and decided to do this little review is because somebody mentioned in the Wolfsten chat that they were playing as Pookie, and I was like, ooh. Or as my friend Nadine would call it, Pukey. But either way, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to capture Pukey on record, and while at the same time just give my little 2 cents about this, you know. And personally, I feel that this game is, you know, proper legit. You know, I feel that it holds promises and such like that, and I personally think it's going to do pretty well. I know some people in the past have had doubts and such like that about it and such like that, but you know, don't always listen to all those doubts. Sometimes you have to try out for yourself and think for yourself, or better yet, have a look at the game with your own eyes and think to yourself. Or if you've got a friend that plays it, you know, watch them play it and think to yourself, is this game for me? Is this the sort of game I'm going to be playing? Will I get enjoyment out of it? That's what you've got to note down from. Don't go noting down on when people go, oh, I doubt it's going to be this, I doubt it's going to be that. Don't go by the doubts. Go by what you feel, you know. Go by your instincts alone. That's how I usually do things when it comes to games and such. Obviously, holy shit, that was Pookie again. But either way, that's how I usually do it. But I'm not saying that you should be like me or anything like that. I'm just saying, you know, just you know, try and do it from your perspective. See it from your perspective. Would it interest you? Would it appeal to you? In my case, it ticks all my boxes because, you know, dragons. You know, you just mentioned the word dragon to me, and I'm like, I'm listening, that sort of thing. And it's like, yeah, you just get me sold. Of course, I don't just go and buy any dragon game willy-nilly, but I do actually go for the ones that I think that would appeal to me. Like this one, for example, it definitely appealed to me and such, and it was like, ooh, I can't wait to play this, you know, when it comes out in it. And as soon as it came out, I just instantly just went and bought it, and I thought, yeah, I absolutely been enjoying it. And my friend has been playing it with me. She's been enjoying it as well, and she's actually been getting me involved with, like, you know, playing in groups and such like that, which I actually thank her for, by the way, because she's really been a great help in this game. And yeah, it is like I said, it is a bundle of fun. I mean, the colours are nice and such like that. I know all this is bound to change at a later date once they get all the stuff put together and everything, but at the moment, no, they're just releasing it now, in its alpha state, just to say to people, look, this is the game, this is what you're getting roughly, but it's going to get better as time goes on. And it's like, ooh. And the thing I love is the like little trots, little movements, even in the neck areas. Alright, the rocks are not 100% there yet, but they will do. Sometimes you get stuck in these rocks and such. But I do love the way the movement is done here, the way the tail moves about and the head moves. But I've got a funny feeling that they are going to work more on that and improve on that. I know somebody would tell me that they are, basically, and such, and it'd be like, ooh. So I am interested to see where to go from that. And when they do sort of like add new stuff into it, I'll definitely be sure to do more recordings on this to say, you know, look what they changed on. Or it probably may even come across when I'm doing one of my random recordings, you know, because I do like to do random recordings of this, especially when I'm messing about with my friends and all, or if I'm doing it by myself. I do need to actually do a short review of the Isle and Beast of Bermuda at some point, but I'll do that all in good time, obviously, because those two games have been pretty awesome to me as well. Now, where's the damn food in this? I think it might be over here. If I can find the food, then I'll be pretty much sorted. The only trouble is I don't have thermal vision to see the food, so I have to rely on my natural gifted eyes, or just see where all the dragons hang about and see if there's any food around here. Oh, lag. Now, I will say you will experience a lot of lag in the alpha stage because naturally it's an alpha stage and you're going to get this kind of thing. So I've just given it the friendly, I guess the friendly call raw, is it? Something like that. Yeah, either way, I'm just giving it the friendly sign basically. I'm so used to the friendly sign being 2 because of the other games, but in this one it's 3 because when you see my dragon sort of like going like that, that's what this only applies to plasmas. When you see plasmas sort of like scratch the back of their heads, that usually means a friendly, and you can usually tell the difference between a friendly and a more aggressive one. I won't do an example of an aggressive one in case they may think I'm challenging or something like that. But you got 4 different types of raw. You got the aggressive raw, cool. You got obviously the one that I showed, the friendly one. Then I think the 4th one is the distress one or something like that. I can't remember. Let's check my growth. Ooh, not too far now. I may as well just actually I've got a better idea. Oh, this one looks pretty cool. The one that's walking about and such. And sometimes other players would do the famous teabag signal in this, just to show that they're not going to hurt you or something like that. Now that spiraled off from the Isle basically when, well, I basically did it as well. I'm not saying that I'm the first person who done it because I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure who started it off first and such like that. Either way, everybody just started doing the teabag thing just to say, hey, I'm friendly, sort of thing like that. Basically, and I also did it as well. So I'm not saying who started it first or anything like that because I don't know who started it first. But either way, somebody started it off first and it just went off from there. Me, I just naturally did it because I thought, you know what, just do the teabag thing, just say, hey, I'm friendly, I'm friendly, I'm friendly. I know it's a very funny way of showing that you're friendly, but still. Because usually when you do a teabag thing, it's usually in a first-person shooter, it's usually a sign of an insult to say, haha, I got you, you son of a so-and-so. Ooh, that green dragon looks pretty cool. Child murderer, fire dragon at Pond 2. Wasn't me. I know on my first day of this, I was just testing out all the bits and bobs. And I think he also caught me on the record, because I think it's in one of my videos, where I did accidentally... Well, there was one time I accidentally torched the baby dragon, which I didn't mean to. And there was another time when I did because I needed the food. And that was before they had these big courses in, which are food, basically. At the moment, you just only need to walk through them to get the food for the time being. But at the same time, they do plan to add stuff like the animation and such like that. And they plan to have other bits, but this is probably only for temporary until they get things fixed. Just to help the dragons grow. And you know what? That's what I like about both this game and the team behind this game, in that they actually go and throw this sort of thing in to say, look, we're going to make it a little bit easy for you for now, just so it gets you used to the game and used to the mechanics and all. And I think that's pretty cool. And yes, there's a bigger version of my purple dragon here. Anyway, I'm going to let this be... I'm going to let my dragon rest here for the time being. And while it's resting, I think I'll just make myself a cup of tea. Right. Now I'm finally at 0.5, well over that. So now I can actually fly. First I'll get some grub here. Now I can fly, and basically, as you've seen from my other videos, I basically can... Holy monkeys! Where did that thing come from? But what does Pookie want to do anyway? Yeah. Anyway. Excuse me. Anyway, this is basically me flying, as you can tell, and as you've seen from the previous videos. And it's quite easy to fly once you get the hang of it. Basically, you've got to use the F key to start the flying motion, to push spacebar, and holy shit, that thing spawned up. No, 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 no. Give me a break. I'm doing the fucking review, man. I'll let you eat me later. If I get to find it later. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. Basically to fly, you've just got to hold it. Well, not hold this. Push F. And then hold space bar to ascend. And to descend, you use your alt, basically. So it's pretty simple, really, once you get the hang of it. Unless, of course, you're using the controller, then obviously the controls are different. But for me, I'm using the keyboard. And, yeah, it is quite easy to navigate around here, even though this map is big. But once you know your way around and such like that, it is pretty simple to navigate. Excuse me, sorry about that. And basically, I've got to try and do this without shooting one of the other players. Basically, if you want to actually use a fire breath attack, you just hold, well, if you're using a keyboard or mouse, you just hold your right mouse button, push your left, and that's the plasma's fire attack, really. It's quick, fast, and it's pretty good. Obviously, from my other videos that you've seen the wyverns and fire dragons breath attacks and such, so you probably will know all about those. But I thought in this one I'll just show off the plasma a bit more, because I haven't been so much as a plasma. Now let's go and meet Pookie head on and just go... Oh, come on, not go back in the ground. Maybe if I say, hey Pookie, I challenge you, maybe Pookie would come up. Unless that is someone playing as that, but then again, I don't know. I don't know if they actually changed it or what. There are adding other creatures other than dragons that you can play as well. Like things like elementals and other things and such. Maybe if I type, hey Pookie, fight me. I need to fight me IRL over there, but I was thinking, wait, this is a computer game, you can't fight in real life. Oops, why am I putting that? See if that works. I personally don't care if I do get killed by it or not, because I want to just, you know, basically get a good angle of Pookie and such. But if I don't, I don't. But I've got to say, they really worked pretty well on the flying mechanics in that. Yeah, there's some improvements here and there to be made, but it's to be expected. It's an alpha stage of the game, and people need to remember that. And just be patient with the developers and devs as well. Don't just go on their case and just go, oh, but this don't work. Oh, this unglitched out in this. Oh, you guys are not doing your job properly. They probably are trying their best. In fact, not just probably, they actually are trying their best, actually. Because from what I've seen and heard, they have been trying absolutely hard. I mean, even the developer of this game is trying their best to actually get this game all fixed, up and running, and everything else. Get all the bits and bobs put together, and you know, and do a real good job of it. They're not going to go, you know, and be able to do a magic trick with it and go, you know, snap of the finger and get it all done just like that. So just be patient with them. That's what I say to anybody who's whining too much about it, because you know, there's no point whining about it. It's oh, there you are, Pook. Come on, big boy. No, you're not going to kill me? Ah. I don't want... Oh, shit. I could have hit one of the other dragons. Whoops. Oh, wait. I think... Let's see if I can get Pookie's attention. Oh, okay. No, it's got me. Yeah. Well done, Pookie. But yeah, that's Pookie showing in that, and that's Day of Dragon showing off for today. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I will try and do more of these. But like I said, it's an alpha stage of the game, and if you've experienced any problems with it, you know, just give it a time and that, because they are still working on it, and they're working the hardest in that. And I would definitely say give this game a go, because it's definitely worth it, because, you know, it is literally, basically, as the title says, you know, Day of Dragons, you get to play as a dragon and such, but you also get to play as other creatures as the game progresses and such. But at the moment, in this stage, you only get to play as the Fire Wyvern, Plasma Dragon, Fire Dragon, and I'm not sure what that unavailable is, but probably something ain't going on there. But as time goes on, they will be adding other species as well and such. But so yeah, give it a shot. Give this game some time as well at the same time, because it's still in the development stage. I mean, like it says, it's alpha. So yeah, just give it a shot, give it time, and I'm pretty sure, 100%, I feel that you will enjoy this. I mean, I know I did. But anyway, till next time, people. Peace out all.